What is the difference between a want and a need? One makes you happy, and without the other, you're weak. Does it make sense? Hello YouTube, it's YL, White Elephant. Whatever you would like to call me is perfectly fine, and I am back with another reaction video. So, as I said in my previous one, I was gone for a couple of days. Now I've got two that I'm providing for you today. The second one is like my sorry. I did actually get a request on this one from a guy I've done a reaction video for before on my reaction channel. His name is M80 or Mitchell White M.80. If you're looking for him on YouTube, you will find some links down in that description, so go show him some love. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button. Leave me a comment, and remember to give us a score at the end of the track. I haven't heard this one. According to the title, it's a one-take video though, and I think this is his first attempt at like a music video or something that's a little bit more visually appealing than like just a lyric video. So I know he was really excited to check out some things and provide us something to look at there. So we're going to do that. You also notice that I don't have my e-cigarette. Another shout out to Chad, who's one of my subscribers. We had a long conversation about the e-cigarettes in one of the comment threads on a previous video. And through that, he pointed out that, you know, it's really just better not to smoke anything at all. So I am cutting that out of a few things, trying to get rid of it completely. I'd love to hear if you're trying to do the same thing or if you have successfully done that. Tell me in the comments below. Have you quit smoking cigarettes? Is it hard for you? Was it hard for you? Are you working on it right now? We're all in this together, man. So without further ado, let's jump into this reaction video by M80 called MvMvM, produced by Letster. One take video. And I think, did I see that it was a diss track? I don't remember or not. There was a couple of diss tracks that he produced recently that were kind of entertaining. I don't think that's what this one is. But either way, let's check this one out. So here we go. Little glitch cam action.
I am not alone up in my head. All these voices echoing instead.
Lester, you going crazy.
I've been trying to tell you all that I'm different.
So one thing I will say right off the bat, I know that this visual was important to you. So one thing I will say is that if you could take that visual and put it into some kind of editor that lets you stretch that out to widescreen, even if all you do is put that like blur look on the side, that's going to give just a little bit of a better visual appeal to your video. It's not 100% necessary, especially in today's world where a lot of people are watching these things on their phone. I'm sure if I was watching this on my phone, it would take up the full screen, you know, because our phones are shaped like this. So it's probably all right in general, but that's one thing that I would probably try to look for is even if you just took the video that you have right now and threw it through, like, I don't know, somebody on Fiverr for literally $5 just to add that blurry side or any kind of visual element off of a free asset website. This is not a paid promotion for Fiverr, by the way, but if you're looking for doing things like that on a budget, you don't have access to that software or equipment on your own, that is a place you can go. Or you can make some connections with other artists that might have those tools to help you out. I will tell you that so far it looks pretty good. It looks like you probably recorded this maybe on your phone or something similar to that, but the resolution's not terrible, and you've got some of these visual effects kind of mixed in there, which makes it more interesting to check out. Let's get back into the song though and take a listen to those lyrics.
But the people that are don't wanna listen. Never been big on the hug and the kissing. I'm a person who prefers his distance. There's a lot of stuff I feel like it's been for so many different my dad over the rock. Clamoring for the spotlight, stirring up a lot of trouble up in the mind.
Did you catch that? Hold on, I didn't catch that.
But the people that don't wanna listen. Never been big on the hug and the kissing. I'm a person who prefers his distance. There's a lot of stuff I feel like it's been for so many different my dad over the rock. Clamoring for the spotlight, stirring up a lot of trouble up in the mind.
There was a couple there that I couldn't understand. I will say that. And I'm not sure if it's because you're going so fast that I can't catch it, because I'm wearing these really crappy cheap headphones that I'm hoping to replace soon with some really nice studio headphones. But in the meantime, this is what I got to work with. I'm not sure if it was just because of that or if it's just hard to hear. But it's really fast, and so that could be part of it. Let's listen one more time. Let's give it one more go back. Hold up.
But the people that are made wanna listen. Never been big on the hug and the kissing. I'm a person who prefers his distance. There's a lot of stuff I feel like it's bitching for somebody from my dad over the rock. Clever being for the spotlight, stirring up a lot of trouble up in the mind. It's mine, so alright. But
okay, I turned up the volume a little bit, and I could hear it a little bit better. Okay.
Somebody from my dad over the rock. Clever being for the spotlight, stirring up a lot of trouble up in the mind. It's mine, so alright. But then one gets mad that they'll be a shove to the back, so they try to grab the hat to get me to react. Saying grab the axe and hit it with the backhand with a maniacal laugh. Yeah. So I quell the urge with the quill I purge every killing surge that can occur. I take the wheel like I'm Uber, but then the other two get.
I like that line with the quill. That was a good line. And I also really like these visuals, that like color effect you had going on there. Definitely keep working with this. Like, it for real adds a really interesting element to what you're checking out. And even if you can't do like a full budget music video, that doesn't matter. This is enough to engage an audience. So definitely A+ for that, man.
Man, thinking that I'm trying to abandon rap, I can never give up like that. Sometimes I just need to take a step back and analyze where the hell I'm at. You would never understand unless you got a couple voices talking in your head, and then to do it till the rivers run red. Man, I'm gonna do it even better. I'm gonna do it till my last dying breath. I am not alone up in my head.
None of us are, man.
All these voices echoing instead.
Don't listen to that voice. That voice is a dick.
Just need to know where the hell to go. I'm a blinded soul, mad hatter's back at him in a meditated panic. Attack of the mannequins that are manifesting in the shadows. I lose control as I swing my pole, but I'm fighting foe. You would never understand it, man. I'm better than a man who's at an advantage. I always got the added splash damage, feeling famished. My body is tired, but my mind is wired. Like my circuits on fire for the sleep I require. But I keep going higher. Songs that deeply inspire me to set sights set higher than I thought would transpire. This could be the end all, like Wendell, like crumble to the voices that will never.
Like Wendell. Okay.
Never severing my sanity like I'm a cinder. And I never really felt like a winner till I suddenly believed myself a spitter in a bit to realize the other venom in the head was adamant when it was present on the track. No beginner. I am not alone up in my head.
Don't.
All these voices echoing instead.
Lester, you going crazy.
You can't live with.
You know, was that? Yeah, that was the beat producer tag there, and that fit well with your song because someone's going crazy.
Without us, you need us, you breathe us, you feed us, you created us, we're here for you. I will never leave your side, I'll help guide you to what is right. Has the Mad Hatter ever lied? The rabbit hole is prep, don't die. I don't think we can trust this guy. I think that we and you need to take some time to see if we can come to realize if he's here for demise or to help you rise. That's some good advice, but the Hatter's always been a device to help me deal with the crisis life. Without of a bullet, I'd probably bite. Yeah, Mr. Itty Bitty, better going back off, or you're gonna give me going crazy taking hats off me, and you can go and have a little bitty dance off, but leaving the brain and a state of disaster. I get it, we gotta see eye to eye, just cooler with the medicine the band is applied. We gotta give this guy a little bit of time to reorganize his mind and try to thrive. I am not alone up in my head.
Okay, so this isn't the diss track. The reason that I was thinking that this was somewhat familiar is I believe that he sent me like a really small clip of the very beginning of this one, and then he wanted to send me it when he finished it and filled it out, but he wanted me to react to it, and he wanted that to be genuine. So the story is coming back now, and this is actually a really interesting track because we've got this like triple personality thing going on as he's like kind of discussing things amongst himself, and that's something that we kind of all have to fight with. Not multiple personalities. I'm not saying that I'm crazy, but I am. But is, you know, sometimes we all have to deal with like another part of ourselves, especially like as an artist or as a really specialized professional or as a parent or whatever you do. If you do something where you like really throw your all into it, you have two personalities. You have the personality that is the father, the business person, the whatever it is, and then you've got you. And sometimes those personalities clash. Sometimes priorities for those personalities clash. So this is a really good track. Let's finish it up.
All these voices echoing instead.
I didn't realize we were that close to the end, or I probably wouldn't have paused it at the end there. Anyways, that was a pretty good track. I would say that had a good solid... Oh, goodness. What should we give that one? I mean, it had a really good message. The flow is pretty good. There was a few spots where it was really tough to hear what you said. I think it was just because it was so fast. Probably on a re-listen, I'll get more context from those spots. And that's just kind of the way it is with a lot of really fast verses sometimes. I mean, if you can't follow it while you're listening to it, you listen to it back again and you catch another word or two or another metaphor or another extra piece of content that kind of builds that for you on the re-listen. And that's kind of fun yet annoying part of the fast rap, in my opinion. I love fast rap, but sometimes that having to listen back to it a couple of times is tough. Sometimes lyric videos are good for that, but at the same time, this type of video gives us a better visual element. I'm including the added visual element in my scoring today because I know that was important to you and I really enjoyed that part. So I'm going to say that overall, this video, I'm going to give you a 7.5. That's a really good score. I believe that really you had a good message, a good flow. There's a good mix here. I think it could have been an 8 with just a couple of added elements like the little blurs on the side and filling out that visual so it's got that widescreen view for our viewers at home that are watching this on a television or a computer. But in general, it was good. You had some good visual elements. You had some good music. Definitely keep doing what you're doing, man. And now we're going to check out our featured track. This time, our feature is going to be coming from YouTube. And we're checking out somebody that I believe I've actually featured before. But he has a new track that just came out not too long ago, about a week ago. Invent, it's Monster featuring Zin. I don't know if this is going to be a music video or a lyric video, to be perfectly honest with you, because I haven't fully watched this one. It's their newest track. I've liked a lot of their music. They have a smaller following on YouTube, and they're working on growing, so definitely go over there, check out their page. If you like their music, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and if you are an artist and you've made it with me this far and you're checking out my videos, I really, really appreciate it. I mean, I appreciate all of you, but I just want to let you know that if you are an artist, make sure that you keep your eye on my channel because I have something in the works right now that I can't share a lot of details about, but there's something coming up here within about a month that you're going to be really interested in. So keep your eyes on my page. If you have a suggestion for something you'd like me to react to, if it's your stuff, if it's somebody you like, underground, mainstream, doesn't matter. If you have an album you want me to review, let me know. I got a few albums on their way that I've recently ordered, so I'm going to start doing album reviews on this channel as well. And I've got some of my own music that I'm working on. So there's lots of content coming up. I'm definitely going to make sure that these videos keep coming out. I took the weekend off because I had a little bit of an issue going on. Now that's mostly handled. These videos are going to be coming to you on the regular. Stay tuned. And without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and leave you here with Invent, Monster, or MNSTR. Until I catch you next time, fam, it's White Elephant, signing out.
How do I make them believe what I'm doing's right? Keep it quiet, show results. All the times not healing fast enough. Digging myself deeper, every word I say's a trap. Learn to live alone, thoughts evict me when I'm home. Highlights having nothing more, memories I should have mourned. Should I cry in this living hell? If I cared, if I felt all the blows that were dealt. Am I normal, debatable, running tests? If I'm sane or not, no one can really tell. Fast forward a couple years, I've got lyrics as my peers. Relationships disappear, these empty bottles are near. And minding my own appearance, but care how these others see us. I can't win against my ear, I can't even cry feeling I've got that distorted image. I know it doesn't change it. Excuses to hit the snooze like the 20th time today. I don't wanna go out and play, let's be honest, it's all a game. I don't want him to see my face, it's a mental prison escape.
Step up, take your best shadow. Have me running from my own shadow. You hold me once, I was stupid. You're the devil, I was weak and you knew it. Now, stepping out of the grave, you're screaming, running away. My friend, our bones left me for dead, now I call it home.
It's been on repeat, hit me till my eyes are dried. Oh, no more crying me. I don't think that you could ever justify